Hey guys, this is Elliot with True Fitness and Nutrition. Today I want to talk about how to set up a belt squat. If you don't have a belt squat machine, all you need is a rack and a barbell. So I've seen this in a couple different places. I didn't make it up. It actually works out pretty well, and so give it a shot yourself and see what you think. So in terms of setup, what you're going to want to do is set up a bar inside a rack. You're going to want one side to be higher than another by one setting. So this one's on number 4 on this side and number 3 on this side. Other things you're going to want to use is you're going to want to use a pretty strong collar. So a competition collar if you got one, or even a couple of collars if you're in a local gym, just because since it is angled, you don't want the plate sliding on and off, which is going to be bad. Another thing you want to set up is on your pin on the side you're going to be squatting on, which is this side in our example. You're not going to want to use the sleeve of the bar. So some pins will have a sleeve as well. You're going to want to take that off for reasons why I'll show you here in a second. So in terms of setup, once you're set up in this situation, it's actually pretty easy to get in and out of the exercise. Another piece of equipment you will need is you're going to need a belt to belt squat in. This one's from Iron Mind. I'm pretty sure it's just called a belt squat belt. Should be reasonably affordable. And you're also going to want to set the adjustment to an appropriate height that you'll get from testing out the exercise. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to set up with this around your hips in a comfortable-ish spot. You won't need the carabiner on here, so you can actually take that off. So then what you're going to do to set up is you're going to loop your belt squat belt underneath of the bar and kind of set your feet in a position where it's about in the middle of your foot, and then you're just going to stand up. So now notice what I've just done is I've just made the load even, and so now it's actually holding onto my hips. So now here's where the pin comes in. So if you don't have the sleeve on, you can slide the pin over. Don't slide it all the way out because then you're stuck and you can't get the pin back. So if you leave it about halfway, you can set up your feet, you do your set of belt squats. So then once you're done and you're ready to then rack it, you just slide the pin back in, and then whoop, you're free. So little tiny adjustments to find your right height, to make sure you're going down to depth, to make sure that the weight is in the middle of your foot. You might have to kind of feel on out your rack a little bit, but give this setup a try. Works pretty good.